while we were at the tribal council, eventually napili namin si Sir Henrik Yu as our number 1. Pero, ano lang pala yun, it's just a matter of making decisions as a group. Kasi syempre, hindi ka naman pwedeng pumili ng number 1 kung hindi lahat nag-a-agree, diba? Relating this to business, siguro yung mga audiences natin medyo nagtataka. Or siguro na-surprise sila na a business show can do something like this. Something physically challenging and something mentally challenging. Ang naging goal or ang natutunan ko dito is that doing business is like a challenge. It's a journey wherein you learn a lot of things along the way. For example, yung trekking namin, pag naramdaman mo na yung bato, hindi siya steady enough to be stepped on. Or you stepped on it and then you fell, na marami actually natumba sa amin at nadulas. So, ayun na nga. So, hindi ka na, the next time you step on any stone, itetest mo muna yung sturdiness niya. It's the same way sa business. And as partners naman, kung kuwari natumba ka na dun sa bato na yun, sasabihin mo ngayon dun sa susunod na tao na, oh, huwag ka nang tumapak dyan kasi ako nadulas dyan. Or natuto na yung isang tao dahil nakita niya na nadulas ka at tinawanan ka niya. Diba? So eventually, kung partner mo yung business na yun, yung business person na yun, kung partner mo yung tao na yun sa isang business, you actually complement each other. Na kung ano yung learnings ng isa, ituturo niya dun sa isa. Kung ano naman yung mistakes ng isa, bibigyan niya ng disclaimer yung isa. Diba? So, all throughout this whole thing, we're very thankful that we were given a chance to do this challenge in a business show. And hopefully, yung audience natin marami ring natutunan. Dahil, ako, as a host of Big Time, parang we really aim to teach our audiences entrepreneurship in a very creative and in a new way. Kumbaga, product innovation.
Iba na siya. You don't really, parang maraming pumapasok na sa isip mo. So, yun, when I conquered that fear, that was like, wow, okay, I think I can do this again and again.
The physical side of it talaga is what hypes you up eh. So, being in the office the whole day, most of the time, parang namimiss mo na yung nature, di ba? So, parang spending time, relaxing lang. Although physical yung activity, pero relaxing on the whole. Like, I'm sitting here now, and I feel parang refreshed in a sense. No? Kasi parang, wow, I did it. And then, it's a nice feeling.
You have a glimpse of who you are. You will notice that I never gave you a grouping. Because you're supposed to group among yourselves. Find out what you can do together and what you cannot do alone. But that is the mechanism. So, the only way to do that is make you do things. And of course, you were made to stop along the way in certain areas so that you can regroup. That is the mechanism. So, the only thing is this, we are so oriented with competition that whenever I make mention of rating and time frame, you think that you're competing. A friendly competition in a team is not a problem. But when you compete against each other, you have a problem because you're supposed to meet the 3 objectives only. And you have the same objective. Except that probably it was difficult to decipher who is number 1 to handle the staff of wisdom. Otherwise, you're all a part of the team. And that is the mechanism of life, a team, and of course in business it is very much applicable. There were areas, there were times that you took the risk. Business, you will take the risk. Yes. I'm sure these guys with Big Biz, they took the risk. Yes. They were pioneers in a certain kind of setup. Well, they took the risk. They also succeeded. That's a mechanism. Of course, if you are alone, it's difficult to take a risk. But if you know that you have the backing, probably of the wind, the rock, the water, the grass, the tree, most likely you would like to take the risk. Because you will feel that somebody is backing you up and that most likely you will win. You will succeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations.
The bags alone, the bags was very mental. I wanted them to know what is important to them. In business, you set priorities. So in that particular bag alone, you have to choose among the 7 pieces, 7 or 8, just 3. You prioritize. Why is it 3? The 4th probably you don't need it anymore. So you just prioritize 1, 2, 3. So they have to make a decision what is relevant and what is not. That was the first challenge. And so you will notice that they were choosing among themselves what to bring, probably something small, something relevant, but it's all guesswork. And that's when you start business, you're not sure of anything.
You know, it's the first step that's always the hardest. You know, when you start a business, sometimes you just have to jump. Sometimes you think about it, you have the statistics, you have all these numbers to look at. But if you look at it all the time, it somehow discourages you sometimes. When you go into business, as long as you have the passion for it, you really want to do this, just jump and do it.
The point is, you have to take the risk. To start a business, you have to take the risk. You are not very sure of who the people are helping you, whether they will go all the way. So that one you will have to take the risk. The other thing is that when you start a business, you have to consult yourself first also. And I will always say that when you start to belong to a team, to a group, you better consult your own vision and mission in life, your personal vision and mission. And then try to jibe it with what you're doing for the group. Otherwise, you'll be out of place. But it is so related because you will be working with people. We cannot do it alone. So we will depend on other people, and you cannot be behind their backs all the time. So you have to be very, very careful that you show that you trust them. It is a question of probably what I call the Pygmalion effect. If you expect them to do wrong, they will do wrong. If you expect to succeed, if you expect them to help you, they will help you. And it starts from there.
You really have to expect that there are challenges ahead, and hindi siya madali lang. So, but once you know and accept that there will be difficulties ahead when you start on a project or start on a business, parang at least you're ready for it. At Big Biz naman kasi, we play up to our strengths. So each partner, we're 3. There's Doy, me, and Kathy. And we each play up to our strengths and our weaknesses, diba? So, like, Doy handles the marketing, and I do the operations, and someone does the accounting, you know? So at the end of it all, no, magagawa lahat yung trabaho, diba? So, that's the beauty of it, eh. Parang meron kaming support from each other.
Now I remember watching that old dream.
Guess who's back? Back again! I'm back, Chad! Oh, namiss mo ba ako?
Pwede na.
Alam mo, Cagayan de Oro is really a home away from home pag nasa Southern Philippines ka.
Kaya nga, Iko, maraming gusto makarating dyan.
Pero alam mo, Chad, huwag ka malungkot. Alam ko medyo nalulungkot
Oo
ka.
nga, hindi mo kasi ako sinama, Iko. Next time, promise me, sama mo na ako,
Well,
okay?
for now, kainin mo muna itong mga pasalubong ko sa'yo. Ayan, pastel, Vandep pastel. Galing yan dun.
Iko, down to the last bite. Kakainin ko to. So guys, if you want to learn more of our other destinations and also learn more about business, all you have to do is log on to www.gonegosyo.net.
At kung bitin pa rin kayo, i-text nyo naman kami. All you have to do is type in negosyo space your message and send that to 2299.
And don't forget about our free Go Negosyo podcast and our weekly column ni Mr. Joey Concepcion himself sa Ask Negosyo.
Siyempre, gusto rin namin pasalamatan ng aming mga sponsors. I would like to thank Levi's, MOS Salon for Men located in Timog Avenue, and Dr. Melissa Lazaro of the Medical City.
And I would like to thank Kathy Valencia Skin and Body Center, Levi's, and Reyes Hair Cutters.
So guys, kita-kita tayong muli.
And we promise you next week, we will give you another inspiring and exciting episode.
At lagi niyong tatandaan, sa Go Negosyo,
Big time ka!